The air was thick with tension as the family gathered at my parents' house for my father's birthday dinner. It was an event that brought together relatives who, more often than not, kept a comfortable distance. My brother Michael and his wife, Hannah, were no exception. We were connected by blood, obligated to meet at family functions, but the camaraderie was scarce. Amidst the chatter and clinking of cutlery, an unexpected revelation shattered the fragile peace. Hannah, Michael's wife, discovered a long-buried secret. Michael's 3 children from his previous marriage were responsible for the mishaps at their wedding. The room fell silent as Hannah's eyes darted from face to face, searching for confirmation. My lack of reaction caught her attention, and she seized the moment to confront me about my knowledge of the events. The truth, suppressed for 16 years, was now clawing its way to the surface. I hesitated for a moment, torn between revealing the painful past and perpetuating the silence that had defined our family dynamics. In a moment of clarity, I chose honesty. I disclosed that Michael had known about his children's actions before I did, that he had harbored the secret for years. The revelation hung in the air, a heavy truth that threatened to shatter the facade of a seemingly ordinary family dinner. Hannah's disbelief quickly turned into anger. Her gaze shifted to Michael, her husband, seeking confirmation. Michael, caught off guard, struggled to maintain composure. The lie was exposed, and the repercussions rippled through the room like shockwaves. Michael's anger, however, was not directed at himself or his children, but at me. Accusations of betrayal and throwing him under the bus flew across the room. The family dinner, meant for celebration, became a battleground of grievances and unspoken resentments. Amidst the chaos, I branded Michael a hypocrite, pointing out the irony of his anger when he himself had concealed the truth from his wife. The revelation triggered a cascade of emotions, and the family members were forced to confront the reality of their relationships. As the night wore on, Michael and Hannah, unable to bear the weight of the truth, chose to leave. Michael's parting words lingered in the air, calling me a childish princess for unveiling a secret that had festered for far too long. The room, now devoid of celebratory cheer, was left with a profound sense of discomfort. In the days that followed, the aftermath of that explosive evening cast a long shadow over our family. Whispers of betrayal and resentment echoed through the halls, and the once hidden wounds were exposed for all to see. Michael and Hannah's departure marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that demanded introspection and healing. The family dynamics had shifted irreversibly. The truth, like a double-edged sword, cut through the layers of denial and forced everyone to confront their roles in the web of secrecy. The once unspoken understanding that kept the family together was now replaced by an uneasy silence. The revelation also shed light on the strained relationships between Michael's children and their stepmother, Hannah. The wedding day sabotage, fueled by resentment and a desperate plea for acknowledgement, had been the children's way of resisting the rapid changes that were thrust upon them. As the story unfolded, the past revealed itself in fragments. Michael's first marriage had ended tragically, leaving him a widower with 3 young children. Enter Hannah, eager to fill the void left by the deceased mother. The speed with which their relationship progressed was a testament to Michael's desire for normalcy and Hannah's eagerness to play the role of a mother. The wedding, a hastily planned affair, became a battleground of conflicting emotions. Hannah, driven by the best intentions, wrote emotionally charged vows promising to be a mother to the children. However, the children, still grappling with the loss of their biological mother, rejected these promises by burning the vows and sabotaging the ceremony. As I looked back on that chaotic day, I remembered being a witness to the fallout. At the age of 16, I became an unwitting mediator, escorting Michael's enraged children out of the ceremony to diffuse the tension. Little did I know that this event would become a defining moment in the unraveling of the family. In the years that followed, the fractures within the family deepened. Michael remained angry, not at his children for their actions, but at me for revealing a truth he had carefully concealed. Hannah, oblivious to the storm brewing within her family, clung to the hope that time would heal the wounds and that the title of mom would eventually be embraced by Michael's children. The fallout extended beyond the immediate family. Other relatives suspected and, in some cases, knew about the events that transpired during the ill-fated wedding. The dynamics within the extended family, once a tapestry of shared memories and unspoken bonds, were now strained. As the family attempted to navigate the fallout, it became clear that healing required more than just time. Therapy, communication, and a willingness to confront the past were essential components of the journey toward reconciliation. Michael's reluctance to acknowledge his role in the family's turmoil became a stumbling block, a barrier to rebuilding the fractured relationships. Hannah, on the other hand, faced the challenge of navigating her role as a stepmother. The dream of seamlessly blending into the family and becoming the children's mom had proven to be more complicated than she could have imagined. The scars from the wedding day sabotage ran deep, and the road to acceptance was fraught with obstacles. In the midst of the family's turmoil, my role as an observer transformed into that of a mediator. I found myself facilitating conversations, urging family members to confront their emotions, and encouraging an open dialogue that had been absent for far too long. The story of Michael, Hannah, and their tumultuous family saga became a narrative of resilience, forgiveness, and the complexity of relationships. It underscored the importance of communication, understanding, and the acknowledgement of past mistakes in the journey toward healing. As the family embarked on this arduous journey, the question lingered: would they emerge stronger, having confronted the skeletons in their closet, or would the fractures persist, forever altering the fabric of their interconnected lives? The answer, shrouded in the uncertainties of the future, awaited discovery. I, a 25-year-old woman, grapple with a significant stutter. Luckily, I'm surrounded by a fantastic support system, though some days prove to be especially challenging due to heightened anxiety and stress. As a professional pianist, I frequently perform at various events such as weddings, receptions, and dinners, necessitating constant interaction in my line of work. Recently, I was hired last minute for a family dinner with undisclosed details. The compensation hinted at an affluent family with specific expectations, including remaining inconspicuous when not performing. Surprisingly, the event went smoothly. Afterward, I engaged in a pleasant conversation with the couple's daughter, who was incredibly sweet. However, things took a turn when her brother approached me, expressing that he had never encountered someone with a stutter. My response, a quick retort about never meeting an idiot before, triggered a snarky comeback from him. He justified his comment as an attempt at conversation, advising me to choose my words more carefully. At that point, I decided to walk away, dismissing his remarks. Later, he unexpectedly texted me, demanding an apology. My response was a lengthy text, labeling him a pathetic loser who enjoys belittling others like me. He replied with a simple, "Wow." Days later, the sister contacted me, expressing her brother's distress over our interaction and deeming my response unnecessarily cruel. She suggested discussing the matter with him to resolve the issue. I found the situation unprofessional, but I also didn't want to leave a negative impression. Was I wrong in handling the situation this way? While he was undoubtedly rude, did I take it too far? Some suggested I might have been unprofessional, advising against sending such texts to clients, even if deserved. In a separate scenario, I, an almost adult woman, organized a dinner for my upcoming birthday featuring a photographer. Wanting everyone to look presentable, I requested pictures of planned outfits from friends. One friend sent images of a dress I found unattractive and mismatched heels. Initially, I suggested having more options, but later conveyed my honest opinion about the dress, stating I didn't want her to wear it to my dinner. She insisted on wearing it, claiming I shouldn't care since I wasn't the one wearing it. In response, I warned her of being uninvited if she didn't choose a different outfit. Now she's upset, asserting that I shouldn't control what people wear to my birthday dinner. Am I in the wrong for wanting everyone to look nice, considering it's my birthday dinner? Some labeled my behavior as controlling and reminiscent of a bridezilla, while others pointed out the subjectivity of fashion tastes and the importance of loosening up. Opinions on my actions varied, with some criticizing my controlling behavior and likening it to bridezilla tendencies. They urged me to grow up and prioritize friendship over superficial concerns about outfits. The presence of a photographer at a birthday dinner was flagged as a potential red flag, with suggestions to lighten up before alienating more friends. Others, however, expressed curiosity about the subjective nature of fashion and questioned whether my aversion to the outfit was a matter of personal taste or a genuine fashion faux pas. They advised me to reflect on the importance of maintaining friendships and not allowing my preferences to overshadow the joy of the occasion. Some warned that my focus on Instagram-worthy photos might jeopardize the camaraderie among friends. In both situations, the consensus leaned toward a need for greater understanding and empathy. The importance of effective communication, empathy, and flexibility in social situations was highlighted. The potential long-term consequences of my actions, both in my professional life and personal relationships, were emphasized. As I navigated the aftermath of these encounters, the feedback prompted me to reconsider my approach to both professional interactions and social events. The overarching theme was a call for balance between personal preferences and the need for understanding and empathy in various social contexts. Reflecting on the diverse perspectives and advice I received, I decided to take a more measured approach in resolving both situations. Recognizing the need for effective communication and understanding, I reached out to the brother from the professional encounter. I offered a sincere apology for the sharp retort, explaining that my frustration stemmed from a lifetime of dealing with misconceptions about my stutter. Surprisingly, he responded with an apology of his own, acknowledging that he had misjudged the situation and expressing gratitude for my honesty. In the case of the birthday dinner, I realized that my focus on aesthetics had overshadowed the joy of celebrating with friends. I reached out to my friend, expressing regret for the way I had handled the situation. I emphasized the importance of our friendship over outfit choices and assured her that her presence at the dinner was what truly mattered. She appreciated the apology and chose a different outfit, understanding my desire for a cohesive look at the celebration. Ultimately, these experiences served as valuable lessons in navigating social interactions with grace and empathy. The diverse feedback I received from others helped shape my understanding of professionalism, friendship, and the delicate balance between personal preferences and the feelings of those around me. As I moved forward, I endeavored to approach both my professional and personal life with a newfound appreciation for open communication and understanding.